The Day the Roses Died. For 12 years, Elena and Marcus had been the kind of couple people admired. They had met in college, two dreamers, sitting under an oak tree, talking about life, art, and the kind of love that never fades. They built everything together, a little house with white curtains, a garden full of red roses, and a life filled with laughter and whispered promises. Every morning, Marcus left a note on the kitchen counter that simply said, "For my forever." And every evening, Elena came home with fresh flowers from the market, because she said love should always have something alive in it. But one Friday afternoon, everything changed. Elena came home early. Her meeting had been canceled. She wanted to surprise Marcus with a dinner under the fairy lights in their garden. She hummed softly as she unlocked the door, the scent of rain still in her hair. The house was quiet, too quiet. Then she heard it, laughter, soft and unfamiliar, coming from upstairs. Her heart started pounding, not out of anger, but disbelief. She climbed the stairs, each step heavy, her mind refusing to believe what her body already knew. And there he was, Marcus, the man who promised her forever, lying in their bed with another woman. For a long moment, Elena couldn't move. The bouquet of lilies she had brought fell from her hands. The sound startled them. He jumped up, his face pale, guilt flooding every feature. "Elena, it's not," he began, but the words died on his tongue. Her voice came out calm, almost eerily soft. "Not what, Marcus? Not what it looks like." Tears blurred her vision, but she refused to let them fall. She simply turned and walked out. She didn't slam the door, didn't scream. She just left. Outside, the rain began again. She stood in their garden, staring at the red roses they had planted together, the same ones that used to symbolize their love. Now they looked like ghosts of something that once was. For weeks she couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. Every room in the house felt haunted by his presence. Marcus called, begged, sent letters, but she never replied. Instead, she packed a bag and left for the coast, a small town where no one knew her name. There she learned to breathe again. She walked by the sea each morning and wrote in a journal each night. Slowly, the ache dulled. Slowly, she remembered who Elena was before she was Marcus and Elena. One evening, months later, she got a letter, not from Marcus, but from his sister. Marcus had been in a car accident. He survived, but barely. He had asked for her. For days, Elena debated. Part of her wanted to throw the letter away, but another part, the part that once believed in forever, couldn't ignore it. When she finally saw him again, lying in a hospital bed, he looked small, broken in a way that wasn't just physical. His eyes filled with tears when he saw her. "I don't deserve to say I'm sorry," he whispered. "No," she said softly, "you don't. But I deserve peace." And in that moment, she forgave him, not for his sake, but for hers. She left the hospital and never looked back. She rebuilt her life, became a writer, and years later published a book called The Day the Roses Died. It was a story about love, not the kind that lasts forever, but the kind that teaches you who you are. And in her new garden by the sea, she planted white roses because some endings, though painful, can still be pure.